Hey, Gumptown, how y'all doing on this lovely, wonderful Friday afternoon? We are live downtown at the Julia Hampton Memorial Library, and we are live here with none other than Judge Johnny Hardwick with the president of the 100 Black Man Greater Montgomery chapter, and he's going to tell us about the organization and the great event they got coming up next week. How you doing this afternoon, Judge?
I'm fine, Jamal. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great.
Great.
So tell us a little bit about the 100 Black Men.
All right, the 100 Black Men of America is an organization that was started back in the 1960s by Mayor David Dinkins and some others in New York, and they formally organized themselves in Atlanta, Georgia, in about 1963, I believe. And in 2001, several guys and myself, we incorporated a chapter here that we call the 100 Black Men of America Greater Montgomery Area Chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've been going since that time. Of course, the COVID pandemic sort of shut us down, and so we're trying to get back active and do some things. The organization is dedicated to mentoring young men, men's health, leadership development, economic empowerment, things of that nature. And so we have several good men around the city that members, and we're looking forward to doing some great things in the future. We hosted back in May a roundtable discussion on gun violence in Montgomery. We're concerned about that, which impacts the overall well-being of men and women in our community, particularly our young men. And so we want to see if we can be impactful on that. We also coming up on September the 2nd having our first annual golf tournament on the HBCU weekend.
Yeah.
And that's a weekend, of course, Alabama State and Miles will play on Saturday evening. Tuskegee and Fort Valley will play in the Red Tail Classic on September the 3rd, that Sunday. And so we're going to have a golf tournament, a shotgun start at 8 o'clock that Friday, and we're very excited about that. We're getting registrations in, and we're real excited about it. I think it's going to be a wonderful successful event.
That's great. That's great. We got a lot of golfers here in Montgomery, so if they are interested in participating in the golf tournament, how can they get more information and how can they register?
Well, they can find registration information on our webpage, www.100montgomery.org. There's a link there for the golf tournament. They can click on the link and give them an opportunity to register as an individual golfer, or they could register a foursome if they choose to do so.
Okay, great. So what can we expect from this event?
Well, we'll be out at Lagoon Park, which is a public golf course here in Montgomery. I think we can expect some excitement. I think that, as you mentioned, there are a lot of golfers in Montgomery. They're a competitive group. We're going to have some very nice prizes for the golfers, and so we just expect a good turnout and a very competitive day of golf.
Well, that's great. That's great. Y'all hear that? Make sure y'all register. If you play golf, if you love golf, or if you don't know how to play golf, just want to come out and have a good time, make sure y'all register for the first annual HBCU golf tournament. That's next Friday, September 2nd at Lagoon Park. Now, do y'all have any other events that y'all are planning in the near future?
In the near future, well, we have events such as first responders program that we have that celebrate our first responders. We have cancer awareness, both for women cancer survivors and men cancer survivors, and we have the Collegiate 100. It's going to participate in a conference in Atlanta in October. The Collegiate goes around to schools in the community, supporting those schools with various events, and so we just have a host of things that we'll be rolling out.
Okay, that's great. So if you have This is the 100 Black Man of Greater Montgomery. So if there's any man out here in the community who's interested in joining the organization, how do they become a part?
Once again, they can go to our website, www.100montgomery.org, and click on the button for to join. There's an application there that you fill out. Don't forget to fill out the background check form. We're required to do background checks on all our members because of our mentoring of young men in the community. And so you do that, we'll see that, and we'll collect that information. We'll initiate the background check. We'll get the results of the background check. Then we'll let you know what your status is at that time.
Okay, that's great. Now, if someone is thinking about joining the organization or not sure about joining the 100 Black Man, what words can you give them to encourage them that they need to make the decision to join?
Well, I found that in my life that great joy comes from giving to others, just generally. But it's a greater joy when you can help mold and shape a young person, to put them on the right track, to get them on the right road to being successful. And so just come out and join us in our effort to do that. It'll pay great dividends. You'll be producing great citizens for the community. You'll be producing great individuals. You'll be producing perhaps great fathers and leaders in the community. So it's exciting to be a part of that.
Well, that's great. That's great. So let us run down and tell us about the golf tournament, because we got people just now tuning in, watching the live. So tell us about the golf tournament once again.
Well, as I've said, it's going to be September the 2nd. We'll have a shotgun start at 8 a.m. Individual registration is $125. You can put in a foursome for $500. We have some corporate sponsorships that some golfers may be able to take advantage of. We just at the present time we could use some more golfers. We want to have a large event, so we're encouraging all golfers to come out. We'll have breakfast for you. We'll have lunch for you. We'll have a swag bag. We'll have a golf shirt for you. We'll have a golf towel for you.
Okay.
We should have some live radio remotes, and we hope you come out and cover the golf tournament. And, maybe do a live event. Some folks talk to your followership.
Well, that's great. That's great. So give us that information, that website one more time.
It's www.100montgomery.org.
All right. Y'all heard that. So make sure y'all get information about the 100 Black Man. Make sure y'all register for the golf tournament. Y'all can visit the website, www.100montgomery.org. That's once again, www.100montgomery.org. Judge, do you have any final thoughts you want to share about Gumptown, with Gumptown?
Well, listen, I really do appreciate what you've done. I've been knowing you quite a while. I'm so proud of
Thank you.
of your efforts and the success that you've had. I wish you continued success in the future, and God's blessing on your life and your activities.
Thank you. And we have Miss Leandra Jackson. She's on here following. She gave you a shout out. She said, Judge Hardwick, my old professor. And she wants to know, what are the age requirements for the 100 Black Man and, the collegiate?
Well, of course, the collegiate means you need to be a student in college. We're working on a group. We want to develop what we call the Emerging 100 group, but you need to be at least 30 years of age in order to be a member of the 100. And of course, if you're below 30, you could become a member of our Emerging 100 group.
Okay, good. I think that answers her question and our questions. And once again, we thank you so much, Judge, for taking the time to talk with us this afternoon. Make sure y'all register. If you love to play golf, if you just want to come out, if you want to support, we're looking for players, we're looking for corporate sponsors. Make sure y'all register. Go to the website, www.100montgomery.org. That's www.100montgomery.org. It's going to be next Friday, which is September 2nd at 8 a.m. at Lagoon Park right here in Montgomery. And you can also see more information about the 100 Black Men of the Greater Montgomery chapter on the website, and applications are ready as well. That's it. Gumptown Magazine. We be everywhere.
Thank you, Jamal.
Yeah.